Restaurant Week is back. More than 60 restaurants across the Grand Rapids area are involved in this big event.
24-Hour News 8's Tom Hillen joins us from one of them this morning with one of the event organizers with what it takes to put all of this on. Tom?
Well, good morning, Mark and Emily. A big feat here to get this many restaurants to participate. We are joined by Doug Small this morning. He is the president of Experience Grand Rapids, the organization that makes this all happen. And good morning, and thank you for joining us. You've been with, you've brought Restaurant Week here from the beginning. This is year number 3. We continue to see some changes, including some new restaurants. Talk about how you get those restaurants to come on board and what the feedback is.
Well, actually, it's been fairly easy, quite honestly. You know, we felt that nobody was stepping up and representing the restaurant community here, a great restaurant community. And it's such a big part of driving visitor traffic to our destination. So it was natural for us to get involved and create Restaurant Week. And really from the get-go, I'll be honest with you, it really wasn't that difficult. It was more difficult to get them to understand the concept. And now in year 3, we're seeing pretty good success.
And talk about the changes. There are some new things this year. What are people that have experienced Restaurant Week for 2 years now, what are they going to see this year that's a little different?
Yeah, well, there's a couple things. One, there's a big emphasis on trying to source food locally. We're big believers in our farms throughout West Michigan and using those farm products to develop the menus. The other thing is encouraging our chefs, which they've responded beautifully, and that is to create something that's unique, maybe that they you wouldn't find on their menu on a regular basis, to try to drive people out, and as I like to say, create trial. And I'm pleased to say, and looking at the menus, that both of those objectives have really been met this year.
And talk about, how did you come up with this idea? I mean, we're only 3 years into it, and it's largely successful. How did we come up with this idea?
Well, the concept of Restaurant Week is not new around the country. It's new to Grand Rapids as of 3 years ago. And I had worked in Denver, Colorado, and I saw what it did for that community. And I brag a little bit to my friends in Denver. We just took it, and it's sort of Restaurant Week on steroids here. I mean, we've really amped it up. And it's doing what we wanted it to do, and that is create a buzz about the great restaurants in this community. And it's all about, when you're driving visitors, it's all about destination appeal. And we think the dining scene is one part of destination appeal. So it seems to be working.
All right, Doug Small, president of Experience Grand Rapids, we want to thank you for your time this morning.